for land, and we are in a spot that's really, really cool. I really, really like this spot. We're close to the beach. We're in North Carolina. I should have closed that gate, but we're close to the beach. We're in North Carolina, and we are on a dirt road. We're on a dirt road, and we're looking for some land back here. Well, we don't have to go all the way back there, cause
it's right there.
Yeah.
I don't see exactly where it's at.
But we wanted to talk about also, what if everybody was buying land like us? You know, even if you rented, you and your family still had a little piece of land somewhere.
600 feet, turn left onto South Dove Drive Southeast.
Instead of one family or a few families, or 10% of the families in America own land, you know, it would be 100% or 90% of the families in America own land. And when I say land, I mean just land, not a house that, you know, you got to pay these high taxes and try to never knew how to get property, how to get land. I remember at 21 years old, I said I was going to come to North Carolina and get some land at 21 years old. I didn't, but I wish I did. I mean, I'm finally almost 50 years old and able to have acquired quite a bit of land. But it should bother every man. Something in every man should be like, man, I need some land. And it should bother every woman, you know, to not be with a man that doesn't own any land, doesn't own any property. Like, I would feel some kind of way for the women in my family, my daughter, if they got with a man and all the man doing is renting, and got my daughter or my family member helping him pay rent. I would really feel some kind of way. You know, I basically have two daughters, and there's no way in the world I'm gonna allow them to marry men that rent. You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna allow them to marry men that don't have their shit together. You know, at least trying to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a disgrace to me as a man. If look at all this land out here. I mean, just look at all this land right here that you could bring your family to. If something happened, y'all homeless, anything happened, you know, nobody could tell you shit because you on your own land. You know, it's a disgrace as a man that, you know, you live on some other man's property, and some other man is telling you what the fuck to do. Like, that's just crazy to me. That is just really, really crazy to me. You know, I think that's just a sign. Yeah, that's just really, really crazy to me that you know, a man is subject to another man. Like, how can you live with yourself as a man? You know, that's just crazy to me.
Somebody call a banker.
Okay, and it's a trail goes all the way back. Yeah, that's just crazy to me. And you know, as a woman, you know, you shouldn't put up with that. As a woman, you know, women really should not put up with men, you know, that don't have nowhere to securely put her. You know, I don't care if the dude's a millionaire. If he's renting and that's all he keep doing is renting, he don't want to own his own place. You know, that's not security. That is not security. At any point, he could lose his millions and have nowhere to put that woman or put you as a woman. You know, a man always need to have a place that he calls his own. Nobody could take him off his land. It's gonna take a whole damn act of God, the military, to take him off his land. You know, every man should have a spot like that. Every man should have a spot like that. At my age now, knowing what I know now, I cannot respect a man that does not have his own spot, that he's the head, he's the king. Can't no man tell him what to do on that land. No man tell him what to do on that land. You know, that's embarrassing to me. You know, you in your house, you chilling out with your family or some shit like that, and the landlord come knocking on the door and say, oh, you guys got to move out in a month. I'm selling the house. Or why you got all this shit in front of the house. Or, you know, anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Like a whole nother man coming in and telling you what the fuck to do. You know, it's just like a man working for another man. I really don't respect it. I really don't respect it. Every man should have his own business. I don't care if it's a side business, you know that he's working on. Eventually his side business will come to fruition. You know, every man should have his own piece of land and a side business. I just can't respect a man that doesn't have that for himself. And no woman should respect a man really that doesn't have that for himself. You know, at my age, you know, hanging around certain people and being in certain environment, I see what it is to be a real man. I see what it is to be a real man. I see the men that done provide provisions for their families, and their families never, ever, ever have to be on welfare. I see the men that growing food on their property, have animals on their property, have a lot of property, a lot of land, and their families never have to ask for Section 8 food stamps, welfare, nothing, none of that foolishness. Never have to ask for a job. Believe it or not, a job is just like welfare. A job, you know, people don't realize you begging somebody else for something. Anytime you begging somebody else for something, okay, that's welfare. You begging the government to get you jobs, that's welfare. Healthcare, welfare, jobs, you know, that's all welfare. Okay? That is all welfare. You know, a lot of people think they got it the fuck going on because they got a job. No, you don't. You got it the fuck going on when you got your own business. Okay? A lot of people think they got it the fuck going on when they got their own apartment, they got their own car that they're making payments on. No, that's the landlord's apartment. That's the bank's car. Okay? You got it the fuck going on when you got a place like this. You could call your own. You got your own family running your own business. You're not running a business for somebody else's family. Okay? And it don't cost that much. How much did we put down on that land, baby?
422.
422. We the only ones bidding on it. We gonna win the bid. And altogether, I don't think it's even $9,000.
No, it's like 8,400.
8,400. And you know, I teach you guys how to get that money if you don't have that money to pay the whole thing for your land. I teach you guys that. You know, hold on 1 minute. Gotta close this gate.
Uncock that.
I'm gonna shoot it off right now. Oh, oh, you had the other one hooked up. Okay. All right. These cars. So, oh, I can't even do it. I'm on video live.
Right?
The YouTube gonna cut it off. I did that before YouTube cut off the signal. So anyhow, guys, I hope you guys saw what we was broadcasting just now. And we are gonna do part two. All right, love you guys. Get in the mastermind. 754-0940.
229.
Love you guys. Peace. We got something for everybody. I don't care if you got $10 or $1,000. We got a package for everybody to get this information. It's no reason for nobody to not have land. No reason.
There's no I didn't know. Nobody told me anymore.
There's none of that. We're in the information age. Love you guys. Peace.